Exactly 1 year ago, Hurricane Michael blew away homes and businesses in parts of Florida. Well, we're returning this morning to see how the lives of Michael's victims have changed. The deadly storm barreled into the Florida Panhandle with wind speeds of more than 150 miles an hour. The hurricane is blamed for 16 deaths and about $25 billion of damage in the U.S. Manuel Bojorquez is in Mexico Beach, Florida, the town Michael hit the hardest. Manuel, how's it doing today?
Well, good morning. You can see some of these destroyed buildings have barely been touched, but nearby there are some signs of new life and homes under construction, though Mexico Beach still lacks many of the basics. To this day, this community does not have a gas station, a bank, or even a grocery store. The Category 5 hurricane barreled into Mexico Beach, Florida last October. A year later, reminders of the deadly storm are everywhere. So a year ago, this looked exactly the same.
That has not changed, nothing.
Al Cathy runs the local hardware store and has been mayor here for 15 years.
You know, when 75% of your city is destroyed, things aren't going to happen quickly in a year.
There is clearly progress, but people here say insurance payouts have been slow, and dealing with government red tape is frustrating. 1,200 lived here before the storm. Now, it's just around 400.
It's been a lot of lows in the very beginning. The last 6 months, we got a little click in our heels.
But in nearby Panama City, hundreds still live in FEMA trailer parks. More than 2,400 Bay District school kids are listed as displaced or homeless. And Tyndall Air Force Base, a major employer, has spent $700 million on repairs, but still has more to do.
How's that cold beer today?
Trudy White and her husband relocated to Florida after losing everything in Hurricane Katrina. Their Cajun restaurant on Panama City Beach avoided a direct hit from Michael, but many of her employees weren't so lucky. What has been the biggest hurdle to recovery here?
Keeping the employees. A lot of people lost their homes in town and they had to move away because they didn't have any place to live. The people who were able to stay, looking for a new place to live, the rent went sky high for everybody. Back on Mexico Beach, Jessica Schwark is general manager at Mango Marley's, which is still operating out of a food truck. But she says the tide here has begun to turn.
When I would see people at first, we would cry and hug. And it's still nice to see them, but it's a little more normal. You know, it's sad, but this is kind of just our new normal. You know,
This is the new normal.
Yeah, most days we don't even think about the hurricane, really.
And despite that progress, clearly there is a long way to go here. Before Hurricane Michael, between houses, apartments, and condos, there were 2,700 units here. Now, barely 500 of those are livable. Tony?
So glad we're sticking with this story. Incredible pictures there, Manny. Thank you very much.